Hello there everybody, this is Speckblocklime here with another video reaction for all of you today. Sorry about that. The one video we're doing today is from the channel, one of the videos from the channel, JonTron. We're trying to get into the, the groove of things. And just in case anyone's gonna ask, why am I doing certain videos? I'm like, because it's my reaction channel and what I want to do, they're the videos that I want to look at, see, get into. If other people, if you don't like the video, that's understandable. That's fine. But this is what I want to check out. Maybe you could leave a suggestion below if you want. Check out, what's the word? Oh shoot, what's the word? Maybe suggest a different videos in the future. But maybe I'll get back to them. Maybe I'll check them out. But right now I'm just gonna check out the videos that I think are interesting, or maybe might have something interesting in it. So just in case. So the one that I'm checking out is from the channel JonTron, top 10 video game commercials. Now I'm gonna obviously it's not like gonna be the top 10 because that would be a big vote thing to find them. But maybe we'll see some interesting ones that'll be JonTron's top 10. Anyways, without delay, let's get on to the video. Here we go. Sorry about that. I just miss this old theme. I think obviously in the new stuff he didn't do really video game stuff, but I think I might have seen one or two. It's been a while, and I don't remember seeing this kind of theme. Not the game parts, but at least similar.
Some people ask me how I get anything done.
Sorry.
Me either. Video game commercials have been around for as long as video game commercials. Me either.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. I mean, I think commercials obviously predated to an extent, but yeah.
Because you knew about the mainstream back then.
Commercials usually went one of two ways. The first way being actual gameplay that made you want to play the game, and the second way that was some sort of hipster 90s shit like this that made you want to puke over everything you love.
Oh wow, really? How was Luigi's commercial for the mansion? The Luigi's mansion?
Just makes you want to go read a book.
I'd prefer the gameplay game stuff because at least I get an idea what the game is sort of like than this weird artistic thing. Only rarely did those ever work because it made it. It was at least connected somewhat to the game. Because if not, it would just be weird.
But hell, man, you didn't need to play it to find out how awesome it was. Just let this guy who has no idea what a video game is tell you how awesome it was.
Mario World, created especially for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a bit more
like this is also a combo, which is like both of them, but more about the game.
The best part
and hear the guy talking.
Only about 5 of the things he says are actually relatable to Super Mario World.
A bit more realistic, a bit more sound, a bit hotter, a bit cooler, a bit weird, a bit more revolutionary.
I don't know if this would actually convince me 100% to play like the guy talking, but it would add to it a little.
Dream throwing turnips at ostriches? Yeah.
That'd be freaking awesome.
For a lot of us out there, this commercial meant business. It was the first time we got to see a glimpse of our favorite games right there on the telly. Break out your wallet, daddy, I'ma break the bank!
Yeah.
That was me as a kid. I was hip, okay?
Alright.
Number 9.
I liked it. It was interesting. Let's see what else. There's just one I'm thinking of, but I might remember what it's called. So unless it comes out, I will comment it.
Not actually a real type of person, kid. Check. Little to no gameplay? Check a Rudy.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter? Whoa, nice graphic. You mean you haven't?
I think there's more than one Zelda kind of rap thing, but I think this is the English version.
The cool kid or the nerdy kid? That cool kid reading the Nintendo magazine looks like he just got his hands on his dad's Playboy collection.
I think I played the original Zelda game a little bit, but never played it. Like I said, I think I might have commented before. Never played none of the full Zelda games ever. Like none of them.
And it's really rad. Those creatures from Guyana are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tectites, levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through.
Look, I know I'm white, but these kids made me look like fucking P. Diddy, aight?
Damn. Oh man, ugh. It's kind of weird.
I know a lot of those video game elitists like you guys were all like, this Dead Space 2 ad campaign is just proving the old gamer stereotype to be true and making us all look bad and childish. Well, you know what? Have some goddamn fun for once, huh? In case any of you didn't catch the Your Mom Hates Dead Space 2 viral ad campaign, let me fill you in. Basically, they took a whole bunch of
Huh.
middle America conservative mothers, put them in front of Dead Space 2, and filmed them going, "Our nation is going down the drain, ban the modern warfares and the sour skittles."
Oh, yeah, I'll show you my opinion. This is, it's gross. I hated it. That's awful. No wonder society is so corrupt. We'll have a
Oh my God.
society of criminals. If I ever see it somewhere in a video, I will personally take a hammer and slam it.
Can't you just take it for what it is? It's fake, people! Let me tell you.
It's just a
kids
fake
aren't that
thing.
Stupid. Although they're stupid. But they're not that stupid. Just because you see killing in a video game, it doesn't.
Because if that
mean
was
you're
true, do you
actually
know how
gonna
much
do
murder
it
there
in
would
real
be
life. No shit,
if
why
that
would
was
they
true that
explain
video
this?
games cost
Crazy
so
mass
much?
murders have been around since before Pong, actually. Space War, if you're gonna fucking comment and be. Where'd they get their training? The Andy Griffith Show? There's no implied message to this ad campaign. The meat of it is basically just this lady doing her thing.
Look at that monster!
That is never gonna get old. Y'all
Oh my
may
God.
shit on it. But you know what? I'm just here to have a good time. And a good time was certainly had watching these. Thanks, EA.
Oh my God.
Number 7.
What kind of funny though?
Does the Wii really need commercials? Back in 2006 and 7, everyone was going nuts over the thing. You couldn't even shimmy down the block with your homies.
I think it still had an era where people were still confused. I think for a long time about the Wii. They liked it,
Ad campaign, the most
but it was still
politically correct
confusing.
commercial Nintendo's ever put out. So here's what's going on. We got 2 Japanese business type dudes driving around America in a smart car looking for sushi or Yao Ming or some shit, and they're going door to door disturbing entire families, and the family's just waiting door like, what's going on, man? I got no cases. And 2 Japanese dudes are like,
We would like to play.
and then they're just having the time of their lives.
Honestly,
playing
I never
Wii
had the
Sports
Wii.
like
I
old
played
people
it.
time and all.
I got it.
Just
I got at a friend's house or something, but I never actually owned one.
But what happens if they run
Would I have
into some
wanted to if I could?
broken-
Yeah, but I'm also not sad I didn't. But like, obviously there's some games I wish I could have played on it, but you know, things happen. You don't always get everything. It would. I think the only way I would even want one is if they just like gave it or they sold it really low price, but in a good condition, obviously. And they're mostly people I think for like collectors, not even because I would want to play it, because
So
I could
one
get
day,
most of the
someone was
games
doing all
now
the cocaine,
on
and they were like,
official
"Hey, Steve, we
like
got 4
stuff.
million units to push. Well, yeah, I want to sell
Just
it."
saying. Oh wait, I think I might have seen this commercial. I don't remember how it goes, but I think I remember. I remember it though. Let's see. Yeah, I think I remember someone they talking about it.
I know
It was like kind of weird.
You need to sell your consoles, but what is this about?
Like I said, I think I remember. There's a memory popping up in my head of some
You're
point
selling
seeing
to the
this.
promising demographic of absolutely no one. And you might think that this is their first offense, but I implore you to check this out.
Come out play! I can't! I'm playing net!
I think I also might have seen this, not the commercial, but maybe a picture
Honestly,
of this.
Something as big as the PS3, you just
I
need
think.
something that'll stick.
Because I'm
Stick
getting
with
like
us, it
flashback
did.
at some point.
For many a sleepless night.
Oh my god.
Number 5.
I mean, I get it.
Now I'm supposed to be sitting
It's
up
not
here
that
and
bad,
Mr.
but I get
Commentary
it. At least for me, but I get it. If somebody would have been freaked out about the
This.
first commercial.
Let's look at it.
Alright, what's this one?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hudson.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Fucking sponge cake! Fuck!
Let's see, what was that game rated again? Oh yeah, E10 plus. No, that's it. I'm done. It's over.
Damn, this is weird. I get if it would have been like Rockstar, at least. Like, you know, even Guitar Hero, but that.
Long ago, before a game console was judged by how much brawn and muscles it could simulate, it was judged by the amount of bits that it had. So the question is, what exactly is a bit? Well, fuck if I know, but if it had more of them, oh yeah! If you look back, you can clearly see the evidence of bit importance everywhere. TurboGrafx 16.
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo
I wasn't
64,
around during that
but
time,
I
I
mean, we all knew at
think.
the core, it was all
Was
about
I?
the software. Everyone
Or like I wasn't at least involved in that, but I remember hearing about it.
System is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
Well, just because one has more bits, it doesn't mean the game will be 100% better. Because it also means like, can you do a good story and good gameplay with supposedly more? And if you could pull it off with just 16, which some companies like Nintendo did, why do you think it became more iconic than Jaguar? And here's one example. I forget what game that was, but see from some of the games, and they were just not great.
Man, numbers sure are.
If you can do incredible and make your thing iconic with the most minimal parts that you have at that time, you are incredible right there. And it just shows that if you did try to do something even better with it, you could.
That said, though, there were just some things that were inherently good, no matter what your age.
Like obviously the first Super Mario game.
Robin Williams and Ocarina of Time. But hold on, what's that? What's that off in the distance?
It became memorable and incredible just in the first time you played it. Obviously, it's not the most iconic Mario, but it helped itself launch, you know.
The first time I saw you.
Oh yeah, this one.
Linked forever. For you,
where he was like narrating about the Zelda games, I think.
I became a hero.
Dad.
I
He was
saved
on
your
there.
kingdom.
Dad.
Yes, Zelda?
Are you mixing?
And then his daughter is named Zelda, his real daughter.
Say you're both pretty magical.
Yeah, I like this commercial. Seen it repeated like. There's more to it. Kind of, it's a little sad they cut it off here, but yeah, there's more.
Mario Kart's got so many incarnations, they decided to give up and name the newest one Mario Kart 7. Good name, guys. GG. Regroup next week. But it wasn't always.
But then they changed it up.
Remembers the very first Mario Kart. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
What's the first thing your mind goes to when you think of that one? Is it blinding speeds? Is it chaos? Is it epic maneuvers?
Even though it's the first one, it's not the one that most people will remember that
That one
much.
sucks. But that's just my opinion, apparently, because this guy thinks it's F-Zero 3050.
It's actually not the one that most people think of. They always think about Mario Kart started as 3D. Nobody thinks about it as a 2D thing ever. Like, unless you really were playing this a lot, most people don't think about this version. From what I've seen, they always think of the first one that they ever came out on the 64, which I think might have been just called Mario Kart at that time, or Mario Kart 64. And sorry, I always forget they put 64 at the end for some reason.
I'm not letting that slide. Let's go back.
This one was good though. I played a little bit.
Two speeds.
I think on someone having like a collection something, and it was on there. And it was cool. But obviously, even I remember the 64 version. That's like the most that almost anyone would replay or talk about.
For the past 10 years, I've heard people knock Halo for no other discernible reason than the bandwagon effect. And every time I've heard the callous argument that it's just a shit overrated game, I've thought to myself the exact same thing.
I think most of the games in the series are pretty good. Obviously, there's a few that have
What happened? How'd we get here?
issues.
How exactly
But at least from the first three, everybody agrees that those are at least the three you should. If you're gonna play the Halo series, those are the ones you should play. Obviously,
Shit they did. Some good shit.
everything after is debatable. Maybe you don't even need to. You could. Some of them are okay, and some of them are, you know. I don't think there's a really bad one. I just think that some of them have
Halo 3
issues.
Believe campaign is my favorite
Oh yeah, this commercial, the one where like
simply because of how much
I haven't checked it. I don't remember if I found out or not. I think it was a giant like figure battlefield like sculptured thing that they made, and it also was iconic.
See you guys next time. Hey, and don't drive fast.
Oh, look at that! Look at all the way that's being put together, and then it's gonna showing all this
Wow,
and
did you put a
this.
new scarf on
Ah,
your
okay.
sleeve?
He skipped the end.
You look beautiful.
He skipped the end. I get why he's cutting out some parts. Because if you really want to check it out, you can't check all these commercials, I'm sure. And then obviously here's his like, stuff, you know, Facebook, all that stuff. I just want to finish my rant before I lose it. For the Halo one, I don't think it's spoiling. You guys go check it out. You know, it's there. If you really have played Halo, you might have already seen it by now. It was iconic because it's like showing all this thing that they made like a literal set and like showing, you know, all the figures in mid battle, what it would look like. It looked pretty awesome. And then it ends where Master Chief is like, looks like he got defeated and he's being held from his back in like in the air. And it looks like he's like you know, he lost. But then you see, like, it's almost like a Toy Story slash thing where then I don't know, where he's the only one that moves slightly, where he lifts his head and he has, like, I think a grenade in his hand, and it looks like he's ready to go back into battle. Like, he's gonna, even though he technically got caught mid battle, he's ready to continue on. And everybody remembers that part, that timeline, the freaking awesomeness of that moment and all that shit. God, even I remember. I think I played 3 late. I think I got it borrowed a few times, and I played at a friend's house. But it was awesome. And I think at school a little bit when we got like opportunities. But it was awesome. But anyways, what else can I add? These are all great, interesting commercials. I don't agree that all of them are great. I think at least a few were like, not terrible. Just, you know, like, I don't know if I would have added them. I don't know. Maybe one day in the future I'll make a list of commercials, you know, that of game commercials or even just commercials, you know, of which ones I think are interesting or great. But anyways, this was the video. If you want to check out more, I'll put a link down below to this video, to the channel, to their channel there. Hopefully you go, please give them all those, if you liked it, give them all that check, and if you're coming here, that'd be great. Check out all the videos we can have. It would really help us so we can continue doing all these, you know, videos and all the other stuff I'm working on. So anyways, Speckblocklime, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you get notified about future videos. I'll try to put links below to all our social media, whatever we have. I think I'll add one quick thing. No matter, even though now it's called X, I will never call Twitter X. I will always call it Twitter. I'm never going to call it X. It was Twitter when it first started, and I never used it, but even then I knew it was Twitter. And now I'm not going to just start randomly calling it a different name. If other people want to call it X, that's fine. For me, I'm just going to keep calling it Twitter. It's not even because I don't care about learning it. It's just because it's so ingrained in my head. It's like, it's Twitter. That's just what it's going to be. I'm never going to almost call it X. I might call it a few times, but almost never. Just going to add that quick part. Anyways, hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves good. Hopefully you guys watching more interesting stuff. Maybe you eat something good. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully we see each other again next time.